I want to talk about Friday, or Friga, not the day of the week, but I want to make a comment on the usage of that title in a movie and how successful that movie was and how we can use that for some personal empowerment. You know, over here, Reaching is Teaching. So check it out. Friday. Out of all of the movies, this seemed to be one of the movies that never ages. This movie does not age. Even though it got elements in it from an older time, like you got the landline, you have people not using cell phones. But even though it was dated in the material that's used in the movie itself didn't really age. It's got priceless elements in it because the movie is exactly what the movie is about. It's about what will go on a Friday. It didn't even have to have a storyline in order to be good. It was Friday. The timing of it, the mysticism behind it, now that's another thing. So check out the name Ice Cube. Ice Cube. This is an allusion to Saturn. Saturn in its creative state as the cube. Like Metatron's cube. Like the block. Like the black square that you see in your emojis. Like the cube. You see people in the East marching around it, right? This block, this cube, is Saturn's magnetic pull on people, on crowds. Because Saturn is a very magnetic planet, as all planets are. But in this way, Saturn is being used magnetically in a way that points to the intricacies of cinematography. So you got already the mental alchemy that goes behind relaxing the viewer just by it being called Friday, just by the choice of title, and expressing a polarity that is opposite to Friday the 13th, a series that has not aged well. Not one Jason movie has aged well at all. So it wasn't about the 13th, it was about Friday. Frigga, the goddess. She got war and fertility to look after, and fortune. So this movie is an instant classic. You got the characters in it, right? You got the one character, I ain't gonna name them all, but you had Ezel, right? What's that? The easiness of L? The easing of the L? What's this? Not to be taken ultra seriously, to let you know it's a comedy, just a little name like that, right? You had Craig. I might as well go over the names. Craig, representative of Crag. A crag is to be up on a high mountain. So the mysticism behind this is very, very accurate. Disguised in a comedy though. Right? What's this company? Cube Vision. To see things through what? The cube. Saturn's cube. Saturn's cube has to deal with what? The Saturn of return. So you have these elements in it that slightly unveil Harpocrates, the boy child of mischief, the man child. Craig was told to get a job because he just got fired. How you get fired on your day off? So he was treated like a boy child, like a man child. Right? His father was saying, no, let him be a man. It was about being a man, like a coming of age story. But like a second childhood, seeing that Craig was already grown. Then you have Smokey. The name Smokey lets you know what realm it was. This is the shadow realm. Even though it's a comedy, it's dealing in the shadows. You got the smoke. Smoke references hell. Hell references the underworld. The underworld represents the chaos of the subconscious. The raw untapped. Yeah, Smokey. And Debo is short for devil. Debo and devil. He's the main antagonist. What you got on my 40, homie? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people have transitioned have passed away since. You know, there's more than a few, quite a few of them, right? Friday, that symbolizes the coming of the what? The weekend. It means that the weekend is here. You could take this two ways. If you look at it from a sense of you was blowing all of your money on Fridays at this or that place, doing this and that, is the time where you get weekend. You're already weak all throughout the week, trying to make it through the week. But then as soon as Friday come, you get that check in your hand, you get weekend. You get even further weekend. The weekend is here. The time of the weekend. The time of the ones who want to blow off 40 hours of the money that they've been working hard to earn. The weekend. But you could also flip it and say that it's the end of the weakness in you. Every Friday. So you're going throughout the week, your inner weakness for the remaining 5 days. You're dealing with your strengths. You catering to your strengths. You sharpening your weaknesses, turning those into strengths. You're doing this all week at your job, at your career, whatever you do, all week long. But then the weekend comes. Now the end of weakness is approaching. On Friday, now you get to do you. Now you get not to give in, not to get weak, not to do everybody else's bidding all week. The time of the week has come to an end. No more weakness. Weakness is coming to an end. That's Friday. And you wrap all of this up and you put it in a title and you let it be a coming age story of somebody who's reversing the polarity from being known and associated as a gangster rapper, going from a gangster rapper to a comedian who can touch the hearts of people all over the world. It's magnetic. And these kind of things are timeless, timeless elements that'll cause a body of work or whatever is associated with this not to age. So again, this is Super T Sigma with Sigma Programming. I thank you for your time and attention. You already know, over here, reaching is teaching. Continue to vibrate high, people. Peace.